From a young age, Michael Collins Ajera breathed music. Born in Lagos, Nigeria, his talent bloomed early. He was drawn to rhythm, to melody. The church became his first stage. His instrument, the drums, spoke of a passion that couldn't be contained. He wasn't just playing music, he was feeling it, shaping it. Even as a young boy, Michael, known to the world as Don Jazzy, possessed an innate understanding of sound. He wasn't just playing, he was dissecting, analyzing, experimenting. He craved knowledge, devoured information about instruments, recording equipment, and the magic of production. Driven by an insatiable thirst to learn, Don Jazzy moved to London. He immersed himself in the city's vibrant music scene. He played in churches, honing his skills, absorbing influences. His time with Jeed Cord's Juju Band expanded his horizons, blending traditional Nigerian sounds with contemporary beats. It was in London that Don Jazzy discovered the power of technology. He delved into beat programming, mastering the art of crafting infectious rhythms. He learned to layer sounds, to weave intricate sonic tapestries. He was no longer just a musician. He was an architect of sound, a sculptor of melodies. His talent, undeniable and raw, was about to change the face of Nigerian music. D'banj, a name synonymous with charisma, with stage presence that ignited audiences. Their paths crossed in the melting pot of London's music scene. Don Jazzy, the introverted genius behind the soundboard, and D'banj, the electrifying performer, recognized a shared ambition. They were two sides of the same coin, a perfect synergy of talent and charisma. Together they formed Mo Hits Records. It wasn't just a record label, it was a movement. Don Jazzy's innovative production, a fusion of Western hip-hop and African rhythms, provided the canvas for D'banj's swaggering vocals. Their music was fresh, infectious, and undeniably theirs. They called it Afrobeat. The world listened. Mo Hits Records became synonymous with success. Awards lined their shelves. Their music dominated the airwaves. From Lagos to London, their sound became the anthem of a generation. Don Jazzy, the quiet architect, and D'banj, the flamboyant showman, had struck gold. They had captured the pulse of a nation, and the world was starting to sway to their rhythm. Success, however, is a fickle mistress. It amplifies, it magnifies, it lays bare the fault lines that simmer beneath the surface. As Mo Hits' star ascended, shadows began to lengthen. Whispers of discord, of disagreements began to circulate. The once unbreakable bond between Don Jazzy and D'banj began to fray. The pressure was immense. The demands were relentless. The music industry, a shark tank of ambition and ego, took its toll. Creative differences surfaced, subtle at first, then impossible to ignore. Don Jazzy, the meticulous craftsman, yearned for musical exploration, for pushing the boundaries of their signature sound. D'banj, the charismatic frontman, craved the limelight, the adulation, the intoxicating allure of superstardom. Their visions, once aligned, began to diverge. The strain was evident. Interviews became strained. Public appearances were marked by a palpable tension. The magic that had once flowed effortlessly between them was replaced by a strained silence, a chasm widening with every passing day. The inevitable was merely postponed, not averted. The music industry watched, aghast, as the seemingly unbreakable partnership crumbled. Accusations flew, loyalties were tested. The details, shrouded in a fog of speculation and hearsay, remained murky. What was once whispered in hushed tones became a public spectacle. The dirty laundry of success aired for all to see. The split was acrimonious, a messy tangle of legal battles and public accusations. Fans were left heartbroken, forced to choose sides. The music industry, ever hungry for scandal, lapped it up. Don Jazzy, the quiet genius, retreated from the spotlight, licking his wounds, nursing his bruised idealism. D'banj, the showman, continued his ascent, his star power seemingly undimmed by the drama. The demise of Mo Hits was a cautionary tale, a stark reminder of the fragility of fame and the destructive power of ambition. It left a void in the Nigerian music scene, a silence where their once infectious music had reigned supreme. Section 5 of Phoenix Rises, Mavin Records. Don Jazzy, however, is not a man easily deterred. From the ashes of Mo Hits, he rose, phoenix-like, his spirit unbroken. He poured his grief, his anger, his frustration into his art. He channeled his heartbreak into creation, his silence into a symphony of sound. Mavin Records was born. This time, Don Jazzy was determined to do things differently. He envisioned a label that nurtured talent, that fostered creativity, that valued artistry above all else. He sought out raw talent, diamonds in the rough, and offered them a platform, a family, a chance to shine. Tiwa Savage, Dr. Sid, DePrince, Wande Cole, these were the new voices of Mavin. Each artist, unique and brimming with potential, found a home in Don Jazzy's vision. He wasn't just their producer, he was their mentor, their guide, their champion. He understood the pitfalls of the industry, the seductive whispers of fame, and he was determined to shield his artists, to guide them on a path of sustainable success. Behind every chart-topping hit, there are whispers in the corridors of success, deals made in shadows, promises whispered in confidence, and the unspoken pressures that weigh heavily on the shoulders of those who dare to dream big. But you know, the price of dreams isn't always measured in gold and platinum records. It's often paid in sleepless nights, strained relationships, and the constant battle between artistic integrity and commercial success. Many artists find themselves at a crossroads, questioning if the sacrifices are truly worth it. And then there's the age-old struggle of art versus commerce. It's a delicate balance, really. On one hand, there's the pure, unfiltered expression of the artist's soul. On the other, the harsh realities of the music business, where sales figures and streaming numbers often dictate the direction of one's career. Ultimately, what remains is the legacy and the balance. Will an artist be remembered for their authentic voice or for the compromises they made along the way? It's a question that lingers in the minds of many as they navigate the intricate dance between staying true to their craft and achieving lasting success.